all of that pain led to a deeper, richer version of me. Like each thing that I went through kind of peeled back a layer and got me to the truer essence of who I am. Welcome back, guys. Connection is Magic. This week we have another Bars for Breakfast episode for you where I break down an inspirational lyric that hit me. Hopefully, by sharing this, you will find ways that this lyric relates to your life. And I do all this while I have breakfast. And today I'm having some pistachios. They are not from Erewhon. I did not pay $400 for pistachios. I paid $5 from Trader Joe's. And they're kind of fucking good. Today's lyric on Bars for Breakfast is a Jay-Z lyric off of his 444 album. The song is called Smile, and the lyric goes, "A loss ain't a loss, it's a lesson. Appreciate the pain, it's a blessing."
A loss ain't a loss, it's a lesson. Appreciate the pain, it's a blessing.
That hits me so squarely in the chest because I came up in a very challenging environment. I had a mom who was emotionally abusive. I lost my father when I was 10 years old. I had Lyme disease, which if you guys know about Lyme disease, it's crazy. It mimics like 20 diseases. People get put on the wrong medicine for something they don't even have. What that led to was me having like 6 surgeries on my knee because of the symptoms of Lyme disease that they didn't know what it was. All that kind of happened from age 8 until 23, just completely rocky. And I switched schools like 15 times and I would get bullied from school to school. I say all that to say all of that pain led to a deeper, richer version of me. Like each thing that I went through kind of peeled back a layer and got me to the truer essence of who I am. More comfort in my own skin being alone, and when I'm with others, I'm able to connect with them at a deeper level because of going to these really dark places. So appreciate the pain, it's a blessing. That side of it, man, of that lyric, man, when you're going through it, I know that the last thing on your mind is, oh, this is gonna be a blessing one day. That's why I wanted to highlight this lyric, is because when we are in that pain, we can only see that pain. We lose sight of everything else, right? So I also want to share this parable. It's with a Zen master and his student, right? And the student was told by the Zen master to take a teaspoon of salt and throw back the teaspoon of salt. And the Zen master asked the student, "How's that taste?" And he's like, "Ugh, disgusting, bitter." The Zen master said, "Take that teaspoon of salt and stir it in a glass of water. Stir it up, take a sip. How's that taste?" The student said, "That still tastes disgusting." Then the Zen master takes the student to a lake and says, "Take that teaspoon of salt and swirl it around in the lake. Take a sip. How's that taste?" And the student said, "Tastes good. Tastes like fresh water." This is how we should view pain in life. When we only zoom in and focus on that moment and that intense pain, we literally lose sight of everything else and it gets so bitter, right? If we can pull back and do what this story does, put that pain in the lake, we get to remember all of the things that we're still grateful for in our lives while still enduring that pain. That's the secret right there. That's the cheat code. The bonus is, while you're going through that pain, it is actually growing you and shaping you into an even better version of yourself if you can hang on in the meantime and not go the wrong way with that pain, not run to a drug, the myriad of unhealthy outlets that we have, alcohol, drugs, sex, whatever it is, just to escape it. Sit with it, allow it to be there. Like they say, what we resist persists. And let it do its thing and reach out for help and be open about it and somehow take that pain and put it in the lake. And I know that's super hard when you're going through it. You're talking to somebody that's gone through a lot of challenges in his life, but this is the wisdom that comes with going through many of these examples. On the other side of pain could be the greatest chapter you have ever lived because you have gone through that pain. I was a music manager. I worked at Interscope. I put my life force into this career in music. At the end of it, I was on the edge of bankruptcy. couldn't get a job in music, so burnt out, and I went to go live with my uncle in Detroit at his house for 2 years. I had no way forward. I did not know what I was going to do. Then Connection is Magic podcast comes out of that. Then I'm in school to get my master's in clinical psychology degree. I've been a training therapist. All of that has been so rich and rewarding, right? Never would have happened without going through that incredible amount of pain where some nights I did not want to be here. When I was at my uncle's house, and then I did a short stint at my folks' house, my mom's house, stepdad. When I was there, same thing, and I did not want to be here. But just hung on. And on the other side of that, birthed something I could have never imagined or dreamed of. Whoever is listening to this, if you are in incredible amount of pain, if a relationship just ended, if a career just ended, if you got hit with a health diagnosis, trust, hang on, reach out, talk to somebody, put the pain in that lake. Remember everything else that is going on in your life. Remember the people that count on you, the people that love you. Remember the great experiences that you've had and will continue to have on the other side of this, and that you get to become a richer, greater version of yourself on the other side of it. That is guaranteed by hanging on. I really hope this hits somebody today. Drop a comment. Please share this if this hit you. Like, subscribe, follow. Put a lot into this podcast, man. I know people need these messages because there's a lot of pain out there. And on the other side of that can be the best chapter you've ever had in your life. So shout out Jay-Z. A loss ain't a loss, it's a lesson. Appreciate the pain. It's a blessing. Please come back and tune in for the next episode. Much love, peace.